Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 14th June 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. This is my spiritual channel. In my past few videos, we have been discussing about what I have contemplated during my meditation on the subtle bodies and Kundalini and living human entities. We have been trying to find out the cause or how or why a human being should ultimately discard everything material and go back to spiritualism or to soul and supersoul. At the cost of sounding a repetitive, let me discuss this matter once again with you people. We all know that all living human entities are born, brought up, and remain in some orbit or the other in the subtle bodies of etheric senses, astral mind, and causal intelligence. In other words, there are several orbits in the etheric senses, some in the astral mind, and a few in the causal intelligence. All three are a part and parcel of etheric bodies which vary in subtlety. Causal intelligence and causal body are the most subtle and the closest to the soul as they happen to be the first layer. Astral mind of feelings and emotions happens to be the second layer, which is less subtle than the causal body. Etheric senses happens to be the third body of ether, which is not as subtle as the astral mind body or the causal intelligence body. However, all the three have several orbits in them, and all living human entities belong to one orbit or the other, depending upon the taste and preference of that particular living human being. Besides that, every living human entity has a Kundalini. Kundalini is a tightly coiled etheric serpent that lies dormant at the base of the spinal cord of every living human entity. This serpent is actually dormant energy. As it is etheric, so it is not visible to the naked eye. This Kundalini serpent is activated by various types of yoga and it starts slithering up the spinal cord once it has been initially activated. When it so slithers, it reaches at least seven chakras in the spinal cord, and usually it rests in one of them. This depends on the destiny, karma, taste, and preference of a living human entity. The first chakra is called Mool Adhara Chakra, which is represented by the earth sign or earth element. Second is the Swadhisthana Chakra, which is represented by water element. The third is Manipuraka Chakra, which is represented by the fire element. Fourth is the Anahata Chakra, which is represented by air element, and it is the heart of the living human entity. The fifth, which is at the throat, is called Vishuddhi, and it is represented by the etheric element. Sixth is between the two eyebrows as a third eye, which is represented by the astral mind, and it is also called the Agna Chakra. The seventh is the Sahasrara Chakra at the top of the skull of a particular person, and this is represented by causal intelligence alone. The more a person or the more the Kundalini serpent slithers up the spinal cord of a living human entity, the more evolved he or she becomes. Initially, this improvement or evolvement is material, but from the Vishuddhi chakra, which is at the throat of the living entity, his or her spiritual evolvement begins. It continues through the Ajna chakra and culminates at the Sahasrara chakra. Now we shall talk about it in detail. Mool Adhara chakra is basically a physical chakra. It has nothing to do with cerebral things except for the fact that even this chakra can be practiced by cerebral intelligence and astral feelings, emotions, and causal intelligence. Bodybuilders, sportsmen, athletes, those who want to look big, become healthy, become strong, look beautiful, look handsome, are people who are attracted to the Mool Adhara chakra. The Kundalini serpent, when it begins its slithering up the spinal cord, rests initially at the first chakra, that is Mool Adhara chakra. The second chakra is called Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana in Sanskrit means delicious. This chakra is activated by Tantra Yoga. It is for those people who enjoy all sensible things or sensuous things that are very tasty. They may be from any of the senses, that is, the sight, the hearing, the smell, the taste, and the touch. In other words, they are directly connected to the etheric senses. People who are attracted to Swadhisthana or things beautiful or tasty have their Kundalini serpents resting in the Swadhisthana chakra. Before we proceed further, let me tell you that there are people who wish their serpent to rest in the chakra that they prefer. Hence, there are people who want it to be in Muladhara or Swadhisthana or Anahata, etc. The third chakra is Manipuraka chakra. This concerns business, mammon worshipping, money making, greed, etc. It is totally practical, and there are many people who would like their Kundalini serpent to rest in the Manipuraka chakra. Fourth is the Anahata chakra, which is situated in the heart of a living entity. These people like rhythm, nature, performance arts, music, painting, sculpting, etc. People who are very much interested in fine arts, they have their Kundalini serpent resting at the Anahata chakra. The fifth is the Vishuddhi chakra. It is meant for those who are very much interested in knowledge. This knowledge may be material or spiritual. Vishuddhi chakra is situated in the throat, hence, it is the link between the head and the body. Similarly, Vishuddhi chakra is a conduit between the material universe and the spiritual universe. Hence, people who crave for knowledge in the Vishuddhi chakra want their Kundalini serpent to be stationed there, and they want to acquire both material and spiritual knowledge. The sixth chakra is the Ajna chakra, which is situated between the two eyebrows of a human living entity. It is meditative and it is activated by Dhyana Yoga. The people of this chakra like to look within themselves and they want their Kundalini serpent to be situated in between the two eyebrows at the center of the forehead. The seventh and the ultimate people are those who are very much into devotional songs and devotion. Their Kundalini rests at the top of the skull of a living human entity, and that place is called Sahasrara Chakra, which is situated as a 1,000-petaled lotus through which the soul reaches God after death. That is all for the present, and I would like you to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet next time in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.